DJ Grady, baby, give him a little something.
ATL is my city and we real. ATL is my city and we real.
Let's go. Let's go. Got my 9-laters and my coat. Y'all know I'm not a joke. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Hey. Go. Yay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what my boy Cooley Clark always call it, Friday Eve. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody having a great day, having a blessed week. Oh my goodness, I'm just so happy to be here today. We got a special guest coming on in the bottom of the show, the bottom hour of the show. Man, I am just so happy that this week is almost done. Big weekend, party weekend coming up. So shout out to everybody out there that I'm definitely gonna be working with this weekend. I have some stuff, some disclosure stuff I can't announce. So y'all just stay tuned for pictures and videos. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about to go down. And before I bring my brother on, I got to do this song. I have to do this song. I know he gonna be mad at me. But I see y'all looking, I see y'all chiming in. So I want to say, I really want to love you guys, but you guys got to like, comment, and share. You guys got to do that. So hold on, let me do this right here real quick for you.
I feel riding on Facebook. I know you see me looking at you, and you already know I wanna love you. Now share a post. You already know I wanna love you. Hey, you already know. Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm done, y'all. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the microphone. Welcome to the camera. Welcome to the stage. My little big brother, chef, mechanic, bartender. He think he can juice. He up there juicing last night. You know what? He the man. I'm gonna have to take my hat off. I ain't got no hat on. I'm gonna have to take my hairline back a little bit for him. Yeah, he the man. He doing he doing it all. Chef, mechanic, bartender. Minister of music, he does it all. Ladies and gentlemen, Cooley Clark. I guess it's Cooley.
I ain't know whether I woke up in the Twilight Zone or what, Jesus. Where in the world was that, Lord? Ladies and gentlemen, leeches and germs, animals and angels of all kinds. This your man, Cooley, man. Happy Friday Eve, Grady.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, man?
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. So fine. Hold on, I got to say, hold on.
No.
I want to say, hey, Miss LaRonda, how you doing, LaRonda? Hold on.
What's going on, Rhonda?
I want to sing your favorite song, LaRonda.
Loving you is easy because you're beautiful.
Now, how about that? Yeah,
I'm gonna try that again tomorrow. He done ruined my whole Friday Eve. I don't even know what to do now, Jesus. He done ruined my whole Friday Eve. Hey man,
Rhonda, we want you to get well. I hope it's gonna make you laugh.
Somebody go grab that mic before he make a whole. Oh Jesus. Okay, so LaRonda said thank you. She said she needed to hear that. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, we love you.
Uh-oh. No more requests. We got to get through the show. We got a whole show to get through.
I know.
We got to bring our sister on.
Oh, wait. She on punishment.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now, put your sign up on that. How about that?
I see you down there.
Backstage.
She put what the hell?
Yeah.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
Already? Oh, she coming. She go, she mad. She mad. Go on, put her on now.
What you ain't gonna do.
Oh,
put
man.
signs up in the backstage. Don't nobody see it but you. Nobody knows it but you.
Okay.
All right, call to the microphone.
As he's channeling his inner Theodore, we go. Hey, shout out Miss Amber Lyons. She said, "Good morning, Kings." LaRonda said, "Good morning, family." Good morning, all. We see it's a few more y'all that's watching. If you want to be in on the conversation, Let me get. I don't even know what I did with my keyboard. I'm trying to make a whole announcement and ain't ready, so we're gonna come back to that. But please, y'all know how we do this. We love it when you look and stare, but we appreciate it when you like, comment,
and share.
There it is.
Yeah,
there it is.
But hold on, and also too, before I bring on Be the Light, I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to your Google Play Store, type in, search Live 365. Once you download the app, go to the search, type in DJ Grady Baby Radio.
Yes, do that.
All right, when you do that, click on the heart. That'll keep you in tune with the radio station and music and everything. And also, while you on that Live 365, type in WQCB 99.9 Division. That's our sister station. So make sure you guys download both those stations. Thank you, G. Clark. And I'll second that applause with this one. Yeah. I'm learning the button there. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know what
I'm about to bring this.
Watch out there now. Hold on before you do that. Watch out there now. We got Charles Pittman in on the high end of the show and Southwest Shouter. Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
My two brothers. What's going on? Y'all missed the singing, dog. Hold on. I got
it. No. We bringing on Be the Light. Here you go, Be the Light. There you go. Hey,
Be the Light. What's up, Be the Light?
I need some.
Hating on my singing.
Ain't nobody hating. You done did it 4 times. You know what? Bye. I'm so happy to see you, sis.
I'm so happy to see both of y'all.
Let's joke.
Drop my mic.
Oh Lord, he done had his Sprite and his
my Coke now later. Yes, no, I'm sipping on Coke now later.
Oh man, Lord have mercy. If y'all didn't know,
I want to say, get well, big brother Charles Pittman. Get well.
Absolutely.
Also, shout out y'all. Southwest shout to get well too, man. That damn COVID ain't no joke. Yeah, man.
I'm just saying. Southwest Shouter been on fire with his posts all week. That's all I'm saying. If y'all don't know Southwest Shouter, let me introduce you because he probably, let's get him a few more followers. This is Southwest Shouter. Man. Oh man, boy, he been on fire. I ain't on Facebook that much, but every time I've been on Facebook this week, for some reason his post been showing up, and for some reason I'm just telling you, he been on fire this week. So shout out to Southwest Shouted. Shout out to my man Douglas, man. September, September. He went real viral. A couple weeks ago, he got married. Congratulations on that. However, if y'all don't remember, Douglas, man, on Facebook, they got married. They sent out RSVPs and people RSVPs, but they didn't show up. So he was joking about sending an invoice to folks that don't show. And he made it all the way to Good Morning America. It went viral. So shout out on that too, man. Because let's just be real. It ain't gotta be a wedding, but I mean the wedding is most serious because y'all don't understand when y'all be RSVPing for weddings. These people that do these weddings is like paying $100 to sometimes $150 to $200 for your behind to be there. So if you don't believe in wedding gifts, I believe that you should. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. Man, we got some things to talk about before we get into the topic. We got a special guest.
I know. But let me comment on that invoice thing.
Go ahead.
And see, and that's the thing. He probably paid for the wedding and everything. He did that for, I'm about to get on my hate stuff. He did that for the woman. Just going down to the justice of peace. You could have saved all that money. That money you spent on the wedding, Douglas. It could have put a down payment on the house. Or another property investment. You know what I mean? Don't invite nobody. Somebody don't cut me off.
What are you talking about? You ain't nobody cut you
just
off.
go on and invoice them so you can get your money back. I doubt if you get your money back.
Hey, man.
Fellas, don't get married. Don't get married. Don't do it. I mean, my favorite sample voice.
Be the light, your lips are moving, but your mic is muted. I just want to help you because your lips is muted.
If you want to get married, get married.
Okay.
Just make it make sense. That's all I got to say.
Nope. Don't do it. Don't put yourself in that prison. because you forever be giving up your freedom. You give up your temperature to your thermostat in the house. You give up to the warm pillow. You give up everything.
Hey, Grady, how long you been locked up?
Nah, I've been locked up here all my life. I got my first marriage. I got married at 23.
How long you got?
I ain't got long.
Life is what you make it. So.
Are you sick? Like, yeah. You know what? I feel like I want to do a prison break. Who want to rescue me? Hold on.
See, no.
Do you wanna run?
Grady.
I'll be sure song.
Grady.
What?
That's 7 times you done picked up that damn mic to sing within the first 10 minutes of the show.
Well,
I swear to God, I'm kicking you up. I swear to God.
Bless your heart.
We ain't doing it this morning,
bless
Grady.
you because you gave me this microphone and you gave me this box. Ladies and gentlemen, if you really love what you're hearing today, give me a round of applause.
You know what? Nah, I got another question for the people. Shut up. I got another question for the people. If you ever regretted giving somebody something, please share that in the comments for the next 5 minutes. Because boy, that box, I am regretting it. Jesus Lord, that's 7 songs in the first 10 minutes.
That's IG.
Let's talk. Wait. Let's get we got some current events for those that don't read the newspaper. I got the newspaper right here. First off, did y'all hear? Holyfield is about to get back in the ring.
Really?
No, don't do a Holyfield. Please don't do it.
Holyfield is fighting somebody named Belfort, and I hope Belfort is just as old as Holyfield.
Is this the citizen version of boxing?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Holyfield is considerably older than we are, and
Go ahead, G.
Oh, Lord,
keep talking.
He's considerably older, and I know, I'm not. If I go play basketball, I'm not going to the concrete. I gotta go play on the wood where there's a little bit of give, and it won't kill my knees no more. You talking about somebody aiming for your head for I guess I don't know how many rounds they doing, but
I
don't know, man.
Is that the senior citizen version of boxing or something, or is the other guy? Is he older, like same age as Holyfield? Or
I mean, you can't really tell with these pictures. Holyfield do look old in the picture. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a good look. I don't know, man.
You get hurt, the bones don't heal like they used to. So
that's what I'm saying.
What you're not gonna do is do an A-Town legend like that. You know you're wrong.
Me?
Tighten up.
Grady, go take your behind out and go on a football field at your age and see how well you go feel. I'm just talking common sense.
I'm better than boxing.
Okay.
I can box. So
I was about to say, we can't hear you.
Come on. I said, don't do an A-Town legend like that. That's Holyfield, man.
I didn't say anything bad. I'm just saying, at this age, do you really want to be going in there like that? If the person's younger, they got more stamina, power,
and then too, you gotta look at too. Well, George Foreman did it. He came back and won the title.
I think George Foreman at that point in time was a whole lot younger than Holyfield is now.
No.
Foreman fought to his 50s. He fought.
Holyfield was Foreman was 60.
Man,
he was in his mid 50s. He was in his mid 50s in his 60s. But remember, he won the title too.
Yeah.
So
nothing like old man. Because he was big. Let's just be real. Big men. You know what I'm saying? He was big. He was tall. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Let's see. Holyfield. How old is Holyfield? Holyfield is
54, 55. No, 58. Tyson.
He's 58, and he's 58. Fighting a 44-year-old former UFC champion, Victor Belfort.
I
don't know.
Man. Holyfield gonna win. Man, you know how much power that old man got?
58. I know old man power is a real thing. I know old man power is a real thing, but
he ain't senior citizen, no 62.
See,
So
Man, he's about to be
definitely
eligible.
a person I
Hold on.
wouldn't mess with in the street. So I don't think any young person
on.
will walk up on him because they're gonna get
I
knocked
think
out.
he's trying to get. I think he's trying to get his senior citizen and disability, because I don't know that's not.
Look here. Y'all ever seen them young folks ever try to fight them young people on YouTube, and the old man end up knocking the young fella out?
But
Y'all
I've
see that guy
seen.
whoop that guy on the train? Now,
Okay.
come on now.
Okay.
All right.
That's like that
Yeah,
one lion.
Do you?
That's like that one lion that got kicked out the tribe, and he done fought off one hyena. Them other ones still can get him though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm just saying, y'all don't hate on that. Like, when I come out of retirement,
we're not hating.
You know what? I'm signing up to fight somebody. I'm coming out of retirement. You know, I used to box too, so I'm coming out of retirement.
Don't wear your glasses.
Baby knockout fist.
Grady, you can't
wear your glasses.
Oh God,
set it up.
Yes, you're gonna need the glasses and the goggles. You're gonna need the glasses and the goggles. Hold on.
First opponent.
Let me get these comments on, man. Shut up. LaRonda said, "Oh no,
shut up."
Dang, I just told him to shut up, and LaRonda said, "Keep singing." Oh no,
oh, thank you.
No, put it down. LaRonda said, "I think he's done boxing." I know, Rhonda. Don't be coming here starting no trouble this morning. Said he may be in good shape. Let's see.
Maybe.
Sandra said about the marriage relationship. If it when you get married, it's just like a job. Whatever you make of it, it can be good if you make it. It can be bad if you make it. It's totally up to you and the one you choose to live your life with. I agree with all of that. I think some of y'all made a mistake though. Somebody, you know, some folks, you know. Some folks make mistakes. They make mistakes. You know, you got to understand when you made a mistake. Because if you understand you made a mistake, you might be holding somebody back. You don't want to hold nobody back. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you a question though? Hold on, before you go to the next question, because we got to acknowledge these questions and these comments. Sometimes it should be where you can sue the person that you married for reneging because they ain't say who they was or whatever. You know what I mean? They said they got 3 in the possible. You got to treat a relationship like a spade game. You know what I mean? If you tell me you got 10 books and then you renege on me, you should be able to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to do something.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, some of y'all done pick these folks just because of what they look or something that they could just do or something like that, and we pick better. Sometimes we pick better business partners than we do life partners. But I ain't gonna get on that. We got other stuff to talk about. Grady, shut up. You in this?
Don't tell me to shut up. Man, keep talking. Well, you just don't want to put your foot in your mouth.
Hold on. Because we about to go over. We got an interview. We got to move. Did y'all hear about Latavius Murray?
No.
Latavius Murray is a running back for the New Orleans Saints. He got cut an hour before his $3 million salary became guaranteed because he would not take the vaccine. Are you kidding me?
This is getting extra now.
Are you kidding me? So everything he did to earn that money, they cut him an hour before it became active. That's some you know what?
They're just trying to make a example out of him.
And they ain't even put that on. They ain't even put that on the front page. I had to dig to find out.
Hold on, let me give them for the Saints. That don't make no sense. Wrong. They're trying to force people to take that mess, and people still getting shot and getting sick and dying and stuff.
I mean, at this point in time, I don't think anybody should be forced to do anything.
No.
And there's got to be something in the book, something in the law to keep you from being forced to take anything. Now, if you want to take it, if you believe in it, all of that good stuff, I'm with you all the way. Go ahead and do it. However, this whole thing, people be like, well, I done put this and that in my body. I done drunk. I done did this. Yeah, you did it voluntarily. Nobody forced you. Nobody said if you drink this alcohol, if you smoke this weed, you can't have your job. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't do it, you can't have this job. That it's kind of like the whole abortion thing. Ain't this my body? What you telling me to do with my body? Or I can't have that argument no more. But I mean, it is what it is. To me, the drug is still experimental. It's still an experimental place. It's what by the standard, not by everything that they're doing on the whim now, but by the standard. It's supposed to be out of the experimental phase by 2023. That's two more years.
Yeah,
that's two more years.
They need a few more people to volunteer to take it. I won't be the one volunteer. I'm not gonna be the first, and I damn sure ain't gonna be the last one to volunteer. I might be the last one, but
I want to add to that real quick. So if it's experimental and they said that they can't be sued, why are you enforcing it? Now, if you say that you'll be held liable if I take it and die and my family get money, then that would be more likely I would take it. Being that you took that off the table, you shouldn't be enforcing the one to take it, making it mandatory.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's population control. And I'm going to say this too. Instead, while we're waiting on the guests, the thing is, it gotta be. They didn't do that for the AIDS. When AIDS came out, herpes and all the other diseases, but they also got something for this. And then now they're giving free concerts if you get vaccinated. Now they're giving out $100. You get $100. Now on some jobs they're offering you a day's play, a day off or something like that. Some kind of. I don't understand it.
Again, I'm not shutting anybody away from them.
Oh, I'm not.
We that's not what we're doing. We're speaking our minds and our opinions. I'm really appalled that they waited till an hour before this man was supposed to get $3 million. Come on, man, y'all! I know y'all listening to me. $3 million about to be yours. You probably was looking for. He probably spent his last $150,000 because he knew this $3 million was coming away, and they cut him an hour before it was supposed to be.
So let me ask you this question. Gee,
like, bro, that's dirty. That's dirty.
Let me ask you this: put yourself in Mr. Murray's situation. Latavius, a farmer. He's a For those who don't know, before he played with them, he played with the Cardinals,
the Cowboys,
the Cardinals and the Cowboys. And would you G Clark? Would you have took the shot for $3 million? What's your price?
Hell no.
No.
I mean, I feel like everybody taking a shot is just like saying everybody should start eating peanuts.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, to each his own.
I mean, like you can't tell me that everybody can take that shot, and because you got plenty of people that say I took the shot, I got COVID, I survived, but there's plenty of people that weeks. And it seemed like it's about 2 to 3 weeks after they take the shot from what I'm seeing from people that I talk to. 2 to 3 weeks after they take the vaccine, they gone. So, and sometimes it's within a matter of days. Remember Hank Aaron? You remember Hank Aaron?
Yeah.
Hank Aaron on the BMW down here in the Union City. Home run king, if you will. Hank Aaron. A few days after he took the vaccine, he was gone. So, to me, I say make an informed decision. If you can find the ingredients, and if you are allergic to it, hey, I'm not telling you one way or the other. I'm just saying I don't agree with what they did. This man was an hour away from $3 million that he earned. And they cut him because he didn't take the shot. That's crazy.
And they did that too. Also to strike fear in other players to get them to do it. And also too, I want to say to the people, please.
You need to talk from the Falcons standpoint. This is the Saints we talking about, Grady.
Hold on, no. I'm just talking about people in general. People, don't let this vaccine or this shot divide you against people who's against it. So. Don't. Well, I ain't messing with you if you don't do this, and that. Don't do that. That's what they want you to do. Fight against each other. If that's your choice, I respect it. If you want to do it, I respect it. But don't come at me sideways about why you not doing this, and this, and this. Because I'm gonna get offended. Because I'm not trying to force my opinions on you because you took it. Hey, that's on you. Don't tell me what I should do.
Sure.
So when I go face the judge, when I go see the judge, you ain't there with me. You know what I mean? You ain't out there how to pay them fines or whatever, or pay the doctor bills. So let
all I'm saying is, I'm gonna find a plug that got them cars. I'm gonna have them cars on deck. I sell everything. Amber said, what are the stats on the people died 2 weeks after they take the vaccine? There are no stats. I've heard people. This is from personal stories. People that have shared with me about people they've lost. And I mean, just out of conversation, it's not me digging or prying. It's just things that come out of conversation. But it does seem like those that could possibly, right? And of course,
people have negative There are stats in regards to negative reactions to it, and some has been deaf, but they're not going to publicize that as much as they're going to do the other one because they have an agenda.
Well, that's always the case in every vaccine. In every vaccine prior to that, because I know people don't remember Ebola, they don't remember SARS, they don't remember Zika virus, they don't remember swine flu, they don't remember bird flu. You remember these things would come out every year and they would push folks to do vaccines. Coronavirus came in the same way. I blame Atlanta. I really do blame Atlanta. Because y'all remember when we had Ebola and they flew that doctor in from Africa and brought him to CDC in Atlanta. Atlanta lost their damn mind. We were so scared. We were like, why y'all bringing this fool here? You're going to give us all Ebola. Monkeys going to be breaking out of Atlanta Zoo and it's going to go crazy. Atlanta lost its mess and it showed them just how much fear we had if y'all brought it a little bit closer. Because, I mean, hey, Zika virus did good for pest control.
Big business.
But it's been more people traditionally that have died from the vaccine than they do the actual disease. And that's, I mean, that's stuff that we've known for a while now before Corona. And I mean, hey, I'm just, whether, coronavirus or being hit by a Mack truck, none of us make it out alive, people. We don't. So it ain't I'm not living in fear. Anyway, let's move on because we about 4 minutes away. Where is the man of the hour? Where is it? Well, as we talk about that man of the hour, we wait for that man of the hour. Tom Holland. If y'all know about Tom Holland is the current Spider-Man. I don't know if this is a rumor or what, but it says that Marvel has replaced Tom Holland and they named a new Spider-Man.
No, I'm not watching it.
And I'm trying to.
We used to Peter Parker being one person, the same person.
Well, I mean, that's not the way. What's his name? Marvel and what's my man name? Stanley. Stanley. Yeah, him gone. Thanos took him out. But that's not
Thanos.
That's not. Yeah, they do that because you remember they got rid of the girl that played Black Widow. She a little racist. She didn't say the N-word a couple times, but that wasn't why they got rid of her. They got rid of her because she was a diva. But you know how that go. N-word don't get you fired no more. They got rid of let's see. So they got remember the first Peter Parker. The first Peter Parker. Well, no, I think he had a Medea moment. He was like, I don't want to be known as Spider-Man. And then, do y'all remember any movie he did after Spider-Man? No. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if it's good for you, be good for you. If I get famous as Cooley, I'm be cool until they take me out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand these fools that get famous on one thing and then they feel like, oh, well, I've evolved and I can't do that no more. You better ask Jesus, but Cooley, this hat, I wear this hat, I got a hole in that bad boy. You understand me? Absolutely. Yeah. So we are 2 minutes from the halfway mark of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, legions and germs, animals and angels of all kinds. We love it when you look and stare. We appreciate it when you like, comment, and share. Let's get these comments up. I see about 17 folks in the room. We only got like 4 lights. Come on, man. Y'all can't do that.
Everybody. Give us some lights. Come on, man. Start singing up in this piece. I promise you, I got another song.
Please, for the love of God, do not let this man start singing. Please, y'all. Also, if you're catching us on any of the personal pages, the personal page for Aaron K. Clark or the personal page for Grady Taylor, please Mosley on down to the DJ Grady Baby Radio. I'm trying to point to it, but it won't put my box over there to be right over it. But DJ Grady Baby Radio on Facebook, or if you're about to leave and you need to put it on something where, the screen won't go off or something like that, go to YouTube and go to Grady Baby Radio. Again,
the Grady Taylor Show on
DJ Grady,
YouTube.
baby.
Yes.
Grady.
Sorry.
Grady.
I was just trying to.
What Grady Taylor Show?
on YouTube.
What that say down there, Grady? What does that say down there?
But this, you know what?
What does that say down there? What does that say? It say Grady Baby Radio. Quit sending folks to somebody else.
Go ahead. You can read.
If you're on Twitch, you got the Grady Taylor Show. It's 30 minutes in. We are about to bring in our special guest, Grady. If you don't mind doing that introduction, please, sir.
Can I introduce again?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a veteran, if you know someone that's a veteran, you need to get them here and share this video, share this show, because this young man here has done a lot, has been through a lot, have served. Yes, sir.
Oh no, I was poking at Felicia.
Okay, wake up.
Because I couldn't understand what you was doing on that bike. I couldn't understand it. I don't know what's happening.
You can understand me? Am I talking now? Am I clear to you?
No, so we trying to do the God voice. We'll have to work on that. Yeah.
Take
a little bass out of it.
Yeah. If you definitely, this young man here has served our country in the military. He has been through he's been through the ups and downs. So I'm definitely looking forward to talking to him, hearing his story about marriage, military, and PTSD. This young man, Curtis, and brother just like me, Curtis Butler the third, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm the third too. I got another third brother on here. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me and welcome in. G-Carl, you got that round of button queued up?
Yeah, I got a round of applause. Absolutely.
Yeah. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Curtis Butler the third. Hey, Mr. Brother Curtis, how you doing, sir?
Good morning, team. How y'all doing today?
We're doing
Good
great.
morning, man. Welcome.
You look familiar. Salute, my brother. Oh man, thank you for your service. First off,
yes, sir.
First off, thank you for your service, man. We just really appreciate everything that you've done for this country, and this book, man, is supported by so many people. I don't know where to start, man. It's just really inspired because like a lot of people need to know. A lot of veterans I run across that doesn't know about the benefits that they have, and they're not going after it. So I want you to do a quick run through of your story. How you got started on your journey with your book.
All right. I was 100% total and permanent with individual unemployability. The VA took my benefits away. I know y'all hold on to your seats when y'all hear this, because of my celebrity status, not medical. My celebrity status, who I've been around. I went into Georgia Power December 2012, and I paid everybody's light bills. TI's people called me. TI and Tiny people called me. They gave me an award, Give Like a King veteran. I did ABC News. I did CNN, Huffington Post, and a lot of other great, radio shows, V103 and some other, shows around here in Atlanta, Georgia. And when they took my benefits, it stopped me from paying, my child support, my bills, for 81 months, almost 7 years. When I went to court, my attorney stated that my client has 15 notice of disagreements. Notice of disagreements is disagreements against the VA in a regional office, and an ARCOM that I was in the war zone. We took fire. We had casualties, and he told the federal judge that they didn't even look at that. So they had the information, but failed to look at what happened. So in the book, A Warrior Married to His Wife and PTSD, I stated, why is the rules different for the veterans? If the veterans lied to a doctor or physician or Board of Veterans Appeals, they have to pay the money back. They go to federal penitentiary. But when your VA and your Board of Veterans Appeals, your raters, when they do something foul, they still keep their job. they get bonuses, they get raises, they get promotions. And I asked, why is it so? Because they killed me for 81 months. I'll never get that back. I already did 19 years in the military. I will never get that back. I just received my benefits back July 2021. And I thank God. I went through depression, suicidal attempts. My pastors hit me up. I put stuff on my Facebook page. It's dark here. I'm ready to go to sleep now. Something to that nature. And then I got with Reverend Senator Warnock. He has the book. Chris Tucker, comedian Chris Tucker, he supports the book. So I have a lot of different people from high school, all walks of education that's supporting the book. I haven't received not one bad review on this book. I thank God that he woke me up at 2:00 in the morning to write this book because I didn't want to write it. I said, I'm going back to sleep. But when God tapped you on the shoulder, get up and you do what the Father says. So
yes,
I'm blessed that I have civilians and I have military battle buddies that's hitting me up and saying, hey man, I got my benefits. Hey man, I love the book. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm thrilled. I'm happy, excited, but I'm not going to be content until all our brothers and sisters receive their benefits. And I pray every time I speak in the media that the people in Congress, I want to sit in front of them and ask them the tough questions.
Yeah.
I need to ask them the tough questions, and they need to answer not Curtis Butler III. Don't fall in love with Curtis Butler III. They need to answer my battle buddies. They need to answer to we the people, because we put you in office. If you're not going to do the job, then kick rocks and get out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now,
go ahead, Grady. Go ahead. No, go ahead, G. Go ahead.
Okay, so as far as them cutting your benefits off, did that happen before the book or did it happen after the book?
It happened before the book, and
okay.
When God woke me up, he said, I want you to go downstairs and write this book. And I'm like, I'm not writing any books. And what it was he had me write what was going on in my life. He said, be humble. He said, write a book within a book within a book. And I'm like, well, how do you write a book within a book within a book? He said, one, you start out with the title. Then two, you start out with the book cover. Put a book cover on that is unique and is different. So I decided I'm going to shake hands with myself. And that way, what I'm doing is I'm welcoming myself out of military life back into civilian life. And I'm looking at myself saying, I got you. Since you had us, I got you now. We don't have enough of that. We don't have enough of people saying, I got you. And and when I wrote it, it was a tearjerker. I cried. I tossed and turned. I spoke to my pastor, Pastor Gaddis, Elaine Gaddis at Mount Olive Baptist Church in Stockbridge. I talked to other military battle buddies. They showed a lot of love and appreciative of what I'm doing, because they saying, when we got the book, man, you put your business out there.
Right.
I said, in order to help somebody, sometimes you have to put your business out there, so people can feel you and be like, wow, man, that's deep. I thought the government take care of the veterans, but in federal court, my eyes, I saw a different view, and I'm like, wow, they take care of who they want to take care of. Instead of taking care of everybody who went and they raised their right hand and pledged to fight for the country, and the country promised in the Constitution that we will take care of our warriors. They fall short because we have over 600,000 homeless veterans. I like to say displaced veterans, because homeless is a harsh word. So I try to, put things in perspective, like PTSD, proud, tough, strong, determined, because we're proud, we're tough, we're strong, determined. Post-traumatic stress disorder, that's a slap in the face. We're proud, tough, strong, and determined.
Yes, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
and sometimes perspective, I think lends hope. You know, I'm a little twisted. I'm a little torn on that part because I mean, to put it in their face, I would rather say homeless than displaced. To put it in the government's face per se, taking the weight off of that word that way kind of makes it seem like, okay, well, it's manageable. But I mean, sometimes you gotta. I don't know. My dad once threatened when I was a young child, man. I had dirty drawers at one time. I ain't ashamed to say it. A grown man, it never happened again. But he said, man, let me find you got dirty drawers again. I'm gonna come out while you're playing with your friends and I'm gonna show it. And sometimes I feel like homelessness, when you have certain terms, we got just show them.
That was hard. Embarrassing. Yeah.
But yeah, man, we have to embarrass them because that's an embarrassing situation. You have people that have gone over, and usually it's the ones that have actually been in battle. We're not talking about and I don't degrade anybody's service, but the ones that are on the front line. When I meet people, those are the ones that are usually, as he said, displaced. It's not right. Not right. Yeah. It's not right. So I'm not gonna go any further because I ain't trying to no hornets myself. But
let me ask you.
Don't be crying. Don't be crying, G. Clark. Don't be crying like you make me cry.
Ain't nobody crying, man. Hey, the truth. Hey, my mama said right is right, and they don't wrong nobody. So we gonna do that. We gonna do that. Absolutely.
And I would like to add that, once again, I'd like to thank you for your service. My father served in the Army and he was in the Vietnam War, and my brother, he was in the Navy. So, and I understand that they don't, like your story is a testimony and to help others who, will find themselves. So you're the voice for the voiceless. So then they can find power in your story and how you overcome it. Because my brother had problems when he had issues when he came back from service to get services from the veteran hospital. And they just kept giving him the runaround. And I used to call him. He's in New York. And I was like, well, we all assume that they follow through. But they said that's like almost like the worst, the turnaround period.
Yeah.
And I think that's terrible when it comes to people who serve our country.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. Chapter 13 in the book, I put who can you trust at the VA and regional office? And I tell people, don't trust anybody, just do your damn job. Number 2, veterans, we allow doctors, whether they're VA or civilian doctors, we allow them to take over our appointments. That's how I got caught up. I let them take over the appointments. Do not let the doctors take over your appointment. That's your appointment. They're there to see the veteran, the spouse, the caregiver. They're there to listen. I started recording. They said I can't record. Georgia is one of 38 states that you have a 1 consent, not 2 consent, a 1 consent. If you consent to recording, you can record. That is your right. 12 other states, they working on that, but they're not quite there yet. But that's becoming the norm now, and that's a way to protect yourself. How you gonna tell me? I say I'm having night flashes, and I'm seeing dead soldiers, and then you put in your paperwork, your medical records, having a bad day. That's past having a bad day. Because when I recorded and I went down to the records department and got a copy of what the doctor stated, it was 2 different sides. This is how I won my case. Be smart. Don't dummy down to these physicians, because a real doctor, a real professional, whether man or woman, God sent, because doctors are supposed to be God sent. They're not going to mind you recording, because you don't want to miss a vital vital information,
Exactly.
you know, to your caregiver or to yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
what's the difference of me having somebody write down what's going on compared to recording? Is it not the same thing?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I want to say this
Yeah.
too, Curtis. I'm a military spouse. My wife served 20 years in the Army,
Mhm.
and she just recently, got her 100%. And
Mhm.
and I think it was based because when she went to see that final doctor, I went back in the back room with her. So when we got to the part where of the when she was talking about the nightmares and stuff like that, and how pretty, what do you call it, pretty strong and determined. What is it? PTSD. When they was talking
Proud,
about that,
proud, tough, strong, determined.
proud, tough,
Mm.
strong, determined. Um, well, and I said, hey, I spoke. I said, Doctor, can I say something? Then I started telling about her anxieties, how she panicked when like a lot of people come around and stuff like that. She don't like
Mm.
crowds and she don't like fireworks, stuff like
Mhm.
that. That it activate her what's the name? Because I can recall one time she really, when she came back from Afghanistan, I think her last deployment was from Afghanistan, and she was upstairs asleep. And so I had like nice size speakers. I was playing Call of Duty, and I had on the
Oh
speakers.
no.
And next thing you know, I heard somebody. She was running upstairs through the house, running. I heard footsteps from one end of the house to the other end. Right. Then she like turn that mess on. I like, oh shoot, I forgot. I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking, and
You
yeah,
took
because
it
she
to another
thought,
level.
yeah, she thought he have an incoming.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, that stuff is real. It's real. You
And
know.
Mm.
I, I'm glad you stated that because in chapter 4, I put migraine chart.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and my ex-wife, she set that up for me, and you can do it for PTSD, you can do it for sleep apnea, you can do that chart for anything. That chart now can be used as evidence in your case. They have to put that in your records now. And another thing that I didn't put in the book, you can speak to the chaplain. The chaplain most likely been down range or in the battlefield,
Mm-hmm.
so they know because you go to your outside physicians, they deny them.
Mm-hmm.
But Title 38 rules and regulations, federal rules and regulations with the VA, it stated if you go elsewhere to an accredited person, doctor, physician, specialist, they are not supposed to deny that information. In my
Mm-hmm.
case, they did all of that. So
Mm.
after winning my case, I I do have, if I decide, I do have a case against the VA in the regional office, or I can go and sue individual personnel. But my thing is, I sit back, I'm like, okay, if you go after the VA, the regional office, the federal government, they'll hold that suit 10, 20 years. Now, if I
Mm.
go after the individual people, now say I sue for each one for $1 million, I'll win the case, but I wouldn't see that $1 million because of the pain and
Mm.
suffering that they put me through. So I decide, to go ahead and speak about the book. And if other people have choices that want to do that, okay, then I'll be that platform for them where they can go ahead and be like, you know what, well, since you didn't run with it, I'm gonna go ahead and sue my doctor on a personal side, or this person from the BVA, the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that choice, I give that choice to anyone because that's what we fought for. We fought for freedom. We fought for the choice to, either you're gonna do right, but if you do wrong, you got consequences.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have a question about these
Mhm.
doctors. First off, hold on. I meant to ask this. How long were you in South Carolina? I read up on you said you was born in South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm born in Chucktown,
Okay,
but I was raised in Brooklyn, New York.
okay.
I'll be in Chucktown. I'll be in Chucktown on the 23rd. My sister Pina's she's getting married, so I'll be in the wedding with her. She wants me to walk mom down and walk her down with the rest of my brothers.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so I love going to Chucktown because that's where it all started. August 19, 1967. That's when Curtis Butler III was born at. But am I the same person? No, I will never be Curtis Butler III again. I just have to live up my revised resume of life experience with the military, fighting the federal government, getting my benefits back, and still being a blessing. When I was getting $1,300 a month, I was still blessing people when I was at my lowest. And to this day, I still continue to do it. And God has blessed me. My windows of heaven is wide open. The air smells great. And I love making sure my battle buddies get their benefits because they earned it. They deserve it. It's theirs.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Now, my second question, especially because with the term battle buddies, now, excuse my ignorance, but I feel when I ask ignorant questions that make me less ignorant. You did. So, these doctors at the VA, are they military as well? Are they battle buddies as well, or are they? I mean, how does that work? Like,
they're mixed. There's some that's military. There's some that's civilians.
okay.
But again, in the book, I said the VA and the regional office, we need to be on the same playing field. It shouldn't be like, okay, the first 20 people come in, they get their benefits. The next 20, they don't get their benefits. And in my statements, I always write who, what, when, where, why. But they tell me, well, Mr. Buller, you didn't write PTSD. Your PTSD. You didn't write that the proper way. And I'm like, what's the proper way to write something that you've been in a life-threatening situation? Because Billy wrote it this way, Susie wrote it this way, but James and Tanya wrote it this way, and it's like, that's nonsense. PTSD is PTSD.
Right.
Now you got the military
no matter how you scale that.
We don't want to mix that. We don't want to mix the military's PTSD up with the civilian PTSD because it's totally different.
Yep. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm over here working on trying to say some stuff. Yeah, PTSD. It is. I was trying to post on here where people can find the title of your book. I want to ask you, how did you come up with the title of your book?
It wasn't me. God said a warrior married to his wife in PTSD, and I said, "Ooh, sugar, that's sweet." I said, "Ooh, sorry, Lord." I got excited, and I typed it down. I was like, "Oh, that's hot. That's a headbanger right there."
Awesome.
So the book also has pictures. It has pictures in the war zone, and it has the wedding pictures as well. And it's showing that the pictures are showing a story as well. When you look at the pictures, you're like, man, he gave us.
Hello.
He gave us 2 books in one. He gave us a word book and also a picture book. Then also I gave information for military and civilians, information from A to Z. So if you're a civilian, like I had them call, they're also getting their benefits from their jobs as well.
Awesome. I wanted to ask you now, I know you're an advocate and your book is phenomenal, and we definitely want to have the link out there so it can bless many veterans out there, and I hope it gets in the hands of every veteran that needs it.
Thank you.
So with you being an advocate, are you going to get a 501(c)(3), or do you have one currently now? Is that something in the future?
I had one before, and I let it go. And all I want to be is Curtis Butler III. I just want to, when things come up, if events come up, with my book tour manager Tracy Williams, I'm there. But I just want to put out the information. The 501(c)(3), I'm not even looking at that again. Okay. I know people are going to beat me down for it, but we have a lot of veterans already that have that stuff. So if they want to, have me at their events, I don't have any problems. Also, the book is on Amazon. You can go to A Warrior Married to His Wife in PTSD. You'll see the book. It's also in digital form as well. And I have also the book tour coming up. 4990 Rosewood Road, Roswell Road, Sandy Springs, Georgia, October 6, 2021 at 6 p.m. at Paradise Lounge.
Okay, definitely. We want to promote that. I'm sure Grady will make sure we have that out there. Now, one more that I have for you. So, with your phenomenal story and your book is phenomenal. Is any possible chance of a movie?
I'm glad you spoke of that. Tyler Perry Studios just opened back up. I was at the Fort McPherson for a dental appointment, and I drove by and I saw the Welcoming Center open. So I told Tracy, I said, "Hey, the Welcoming Center's open.
Yeah.
I need to go ahead and get a book to
pull up
Tyler Perry, all the Tyler Perrys who want to take a look at it. They can hit Tracy Williams up on her Facebook page. Tracy, what's your link? Timeless Event 1 at Gmail.
Okay.
Timeless Event 1 at Gmail.
And just to add, because I'm an advocate, I have a couple of friends that are veterans as well, and they suffered from PTSD and other, things that they went through. And I've started writing screenplays and one of them is a movie that I was writing a script for PTSD main character.
Okay.
Looking
for you want me to play that? Will we play the main character?
We can talk, I mean, I've been writing for years,
I have Tracy hit you up. Just leave her information on her Facebook page. Tracy Williams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Also, too, Mr. Butler, definitely. I don't know if you have reached out to scores and worked with soldiers that are transitioning out. I think that would be a great thing for the soldiers too, because a lot of them getting out, they don't know to attain their medical records, retiring. Certain things that are you going to do speaking engagements at the military base for soldiers and also the VFW?
I have a veteran buddy of mine who's also my PR, Kevin Gaynor. His name is in the book. He's looking at some stuff right now with a couple of VAs. One is in Dublin, Georgia. Other one is in I forgot. Is in Tennessee, and I forgot what the third one is at. He's working on that right now. I'm also in Georgia Military College in Milledgeville, Georgia. So I am in a military college as well.
Okay.
And, yes, I'm also in HBCU, Payne College in Augusta, Georgia. That was my very first college. I went there with just a piece of paper of the book cover in chapters. And Dr. Curtis Martin just he loved it, and I'm in 5 universities, and I'm like, wow, a guy from Charleston, South Carolina, aka Chucktown, raised in Brooklyn,
Brooklyn,
concrete jungle, went homeless twice, getting my benefits back twice, to having one of the top books
in the
country. All I can do is thank God that I listened to him, and he guided my steps.
Yes.
Amen.
I want to say thank you for coming on the show and blessing us with the information, and definitely going to send you a copy of this video of the show. And any advice that you want to give the people before we close out?
Pray. Stay away from negative people. Even some of the veterans, they get negative sometimes. And pray.
Okay.
I have one thing I want to ask, if you don't mind me. So we know about the GI Bill. I feel a lot of times veterans don't take advantage of some of the services that are outside of the medical and, like you said, with the benefits. But do you find that there's like a lot, especially with brown and black, that don't take advantage of the GI Bill and also with the veteran housing, like for loans for homes, because it just seemed like the homelessness or the displacement, it shouldn't be so high when you have these things that are supposed to have been set in place because you guys serve.
Well, see, that's why I want to go. That's a great question. Thanks for posting that. This is why I want to go in front of Congress and ask them, hey, these homeless veterans or displaced veterans, they're in your backyard. If you're a senator, a congressional person, in one of these 50 states, each one of these 50 states have displaced veterans. What they do is they'll give you this portion for displaced veterans, but when they have the drug overdose, and a lot of our Caucasian brothers and sisters start to pass away from these drugs. They sweep the veteran situation aside, and they put all this money into putting these Caucasian brothers and sisters into rehab, but they don't do that for us. So again, we have to, I know some people that's listening, they'll be like, oh man, he tripping. No, look, God give me eyes to see. I'm not blind, I'm not stupid, I'm not dumb. When we start realizing the truth, when hey, it's right there in front of you. Once we start accepting that, then we can go ahead and move on to greater and better things.
And do something about it to make it better for all veterans.
Yes.
All right. Absolutely. All right. Okay. All right, Mr. Curtis, the third, my brother, my third
Yes,
brother.
Sir.
Hey, give everybody your socials where they can find you.
I'm at Curtis Butler III on Facebook. Curtis Butler III at gmail.com. They can give me a call, 678-571-4385. And that's it.
All right, man. Thank you again for coming on the show. Make sure I got the right button. Thank you for sharing your story. And man, we would love to keep us informed where you're going to be at. Send us flyers so we can repost them. Also, I got to get the link. Well, Tracy just sent me the link. So I'm definitely going to post a link on there for veterans and stuff, because I know I have a lot of friends and family that are veterans. Okay. And so make sure you guys just stay tuned and tune in and just keep us informed. And I'm going to pass the mic to Be the Light for closing statements and G Card. And then we're going to, do what we do. I might end out with a selection.
Hold your ears.
Yeah, we a little bit over. Go ahead.
Well, I want to thank you for definitely being on today, and hopefully it inspires someone to get your book and get the help that is needed and be inspired so that they can overcome as well. And once again, it's a great to have you, and I hope it bless many, many people and continue to do what you do.
Thank you, young lady.
All right, G Clark.
Absolutely. Y'all forgive me. I know my screen's been going black a few times during the interview. I've been listening. Is not me being distracted. I had a wireless mouse that I dropped, and y'all know I stay on top of these comments and kind of run everything in the back. So me not being able to do that kind of anyway. Yeah. But hey, man, we appreciate your service. I'm glad that, man, what you've been through has destroyed you. Because it takes resolve to I mean, you said 7 years, man. I man, sometimes it's hard for me to imagine 7 days.
Take my money for 7 years. I'm not to see you.
Right. So brother, I salute you in many ways. Thank you for your service. I just encourage anybody that is going through something similar. Let's call it a duck. Let's call a spade a spade. Mm-hmm. That way they because sometimes people disregard you when you kind of find a way to give perspective to them. But yeah, if they sorry, call them sorry. If it's painful, let it be known that it's painful. And that's it, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate everything that you've done, Doc. I salute you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Make sure you guys check us out on Sunday, 8 p.m. Are we 8 p.m. or 8:30? G Clark, Cooley Clark.
It's whatever. It's whatever you say, boss. You run the show.
Well, matter
And
of fact,
Raccoon don't care.
Raccoon don't care. Make sure y'all check us out with
It's
Meek
your
Make 'em
show.
Week. Man, Shamika Moore will join us on Sunday, 8 p.m. So make sure you guys tell a friend about the Grady Taylor Show. Also, like I said, Curtis Butler III, Success League Clues, ladies and gentlemen. Get the book. Get the book. If you don't know, pick up a book. I'm telling you, it's in there. Why not get the information from someone who has been successful at getting what's due to them, getting their benefits. So make sure you guys go get the book. Get the book. I can't say it enough. If you know somebody, an elderly person, I'm definitely going to get a copy of the book for my pops because he don't want to listen to me because my wife, she works for the VA, but she hates when I tell people that. But yeah, make sure you get the book. Get the book, and I promise you it'll help change your life and get you things that you do for your services that you render to the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you guys. Stay tuned. We out of here. Each one reach one. Each one teach one. Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't see you.
Hey, good morning, big brother Rob Taylor checking in. He said, "Thank you for your service." Hey, y'all, I found my mouse. Thank you, Jesus. And we had Deidre Suggs. She said, "Good morning," and she also shared. Please, if y'all know anybody in the military, tell them, if they want to have a good laugh, they can look at the first 30 minutes, but we need to have information shared because it's a crying shame. What I can expect, I don't expect mistreatment from anybody, but those that actually fight for the nation, that a lot of lip service to. You'll get on TV and you'll bash Colin Kaepernick for doing what he did. However, you have those that have actually either shed blood, they've seen blood, they have been in that situation, and this is how y'all treat them. Please share it. Anybody? We got 18 people on the line right now. I need all 18 shares because one of y'all could share it to somebody else, and we need to expose this. So I hate to be long-winded, but that's what it is. Grady, you want to go ahead and play that closeout music? My bad.
Hold on, now, this is a special show right here. I'm gonna have to ask Curtis another question because this is very important because dealing with this just hit me. Dealing with the PTSD part of being a military spouse and having your spouse coming back from what they call theater or downrange.
Theater.
Me being a spouse, adapting to the new person who just came home. Because when you come back from downrange, you're a different person. So, what kind of advice can you give the people on adapting to a new spouse, coming home? What kind of advice can you give them? Because people always tends to because I almost fell for it. Like, I'm done with this. I can't deal with this, and they bolt. Because help us understand how we can work with veterans, that's coming in from the war, from theater.
That's a great question. One, communication. When veterans come back, you have to let them vent and keep this closed.
Okay.
Keep have your antennas out. Listen to everything. Even if you got to record or write or take notes, because they want to see that you want to help them. If they feel that you sometiming you with me 1 minute, the next minute like it's gonna get wishy-washy. Also, space. Give your spouse space. Let them allow them to move or just reflect on life. What I do, I put in the chapter of the book. I look at clouds. I try to see what type of shapes there are. I look at family pictures. I look at vacation spots. I go look at new homes being built, something that you can do together, and love on one another.
Yeah.
Love on one another. Whatever she wants, I don't care if it's 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Hey man, she fought for the country, man. Get up and do what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah.
That's for everybody. And go to these appointments.
Yeah.
We want we that hoo, but we want that cheerleader as well, but we're not gonna say it.
Okay.
We want somebody to be with us, to stand with us, and know that just like when we was in the war zone, they had their 6, I had their 6. Now they want their family members to make sure that they got their 6, which means they have their backs.
Yeah, their back. Yeah,
Absolutely. Through thick and thin. My relationship, I couldn't get the communication in jail, so that's on me as the man of the house.
Yeah.
She's a good woman. We're divorced, but we left on good terms. But she did things that helped me out, and I appreciate that. And so I can't never take anything away from her. Her family's good people, and just love on one another. Be straightforward, be honest. Just be real. Be a king to your queen. Be a queen to your king, and let God guide your steps.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. Yeah, because I'm going through that right now with my wife. Go ahead, G. Go ahead. Hold on, G. Let me get these. Go ahead, G.
No, leave that alone, Grady. Leave it alone.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick.
I'm answering all questions. All questions. I don't run from nothing.
Yes, sir.
I'm not a politician. I don't run from nothing. I'm not a politician. I don't run from no questions.
Oh, you don't run, you don't hide. Stand up.
I hear you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you check the chat room, hold on before we close this thing out. Thank you. Let me personally say this. Thank you to Deidre, the one that started, shared. Thank you to my cousin Shanna. She shared. Thank you to Williams, Amber Lyons. Thank you to myself. I shared as well. I shared my own video. Ain't that something?
Thank you.
Let's see. We had some people said. Deidre said, "Be consistent, not wishy-washy." Amber said, "Very insightful." Deidre also said, "Be a listener, be a cheerleader, celebrate." Thank you, Felicia. She shared. Look at her. We all sharing. We some sharing people in here. But if you check out in the chat room, this came from the admin. We do have a clickable link that you can go and get the book from Amazon. That is the link to make purchase. So please, we we love the verbal support, but let's support each other. Let's support each other. Let's do right. Deidre said, "Be royalty, priest, and king." Great insight. I just want to say, I think this was a great show. Brother, we thank you for coming out and sharing your story. Like I said, these are tough things to go through, and tough to share. Everybody don't always want to tell what they've been through.
It's a big bullet to bite. Yes.
Oh, absolutely. But when you go through your test, it gives you a testimony. And when you testimony, you can testify. If you testify, you can. I can't find another word to say test, but you see where I'm going with it. Oh,
yes,
they want to know how much the book costs. I think I had somebody with dollar signs on it.
Oh, well, if you click the link, it'll take you right there.
Oh, okay.
I think on Amazon it's like 21 and some change. But if you go to Prime, they'll go ahead and deliver the book for free. But if not, I think I don't know what the tax is because I'm on Prime. So when I order books and sign autographs and stuff, I go through Prime. So I don't know what the tax would be or the shipping would be.
That's quite all right. That's quite all right.
It's all right. Everybody else, if they go buy them Dooney and Burke's purses and Nike. They can that book.
20 and some change should not be a problem. Y'all go ahead and click the link by the book.
The book tour right here. 4990 Roswell Road, Sandy Springs, Georgia, October 6, 2021. To get in, all you need is my book. That's it. To get in, all you need is a copy of my book. That's it. And Mary Grady will be the advocate for this event. And that's October 6th at 6 p.m. at the Paradise Lounge.
Paradise Lounge.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, make sure you get that book, ladies and gentlemen. Get that book for somebody. If you don't get it for yourself, get it for a veteran that you know.
Amen.
If you know a homeless veteran, instead of giving them money and food and stuff, give them money and food, but also give them that book. Give them that book so they can read. A displaced vet. So yeah, man, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate
y'all, kings and queens.
Show. Yes.
Absolutely.
DJ song together. Thank you, everybody. Y'all tune in Sunday. Tune in Sunday for the Grady Taylor Show with Shamika Moore, Raccoon June. I guess Raccoon June will bless us with appearance.
Oh yeah, Raccoon June. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Each one reach one.
Each one reach one. Each one teach one. We out of here.
Peace.
Hey, what you